beast. Not bad. It's the captain with today's chariot.
Thank you, Phil. You're welcome.
Welcome back to Bailiwick Guernsey Shipwreck. So today's the day we're going to go and dive a new wreck for us that we've known about for possibly 10 years or longer. But we do not have a name for her, so we believe that she's possibly a World War I or World War II shipwreck.
Happy days, I'm just going to check if they got enough of that expensive stuff.
Gold dust that you keep putting in the fuel tank.
This is a technical instrument.
It's never going to lie to you, that.
Snipping stick.
Oh, it's got a line on the bow.
6 inches.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah, here's some of my dive gear. So Phil, how do you do like sort of what we call the semi-tech? How does a 15 litre go in slightly different?
So this is my 45 to 52 metre range kit. I've got a H valve on the top with 2 first stages. Off this first stage I have a long hose that I can pass through the body, and then a shorter hose coming off this other reg.
So you like secondary?
Yeah, so I have redundancy, 2 regs, 2 stages, and then on this side I just have a little cylinder of either argon or air to inflate my dry suit.
Cool.
Because I'm running 20-30 helium in this tank to just give me a equivalent narcotic depth of about 30 metres. And that's basically it. Single contents gauge. It works for me. I can quite comfortably do 50 metres on this and still come up with redundancy here on a tiny little wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it really. It's just
Perfect. What wing's that? An Aqua?
This is an Audax. It's an Italian make that I bought years ago, and it's done me well.
Nice and tight, and because it's
tight with the bungees on it, just pulls it in nice and tight, and yeah, it works well.
So that's it. That's how you go slightly deeper, down to the 50 metre mark with a 15 litre tank, pretty much.
And the next step up is twin sets and stages. I have stages with me today. Yeah, it's just a 7, 50%.
Yeah.
Done with some tables on the side.
Perfect. And I think all the boys dive that way, apart from me, really.
Yeah, that's the same. Mate, you've got the same setup, eh? Same setup. You've got the Apex.
OMS. I got the Apex backplate and the OMS wing.
Yeah.
Cool.
I modified the wing and put some bungees on it.
Everyone messes with the gear to get them to work to how they want it. Every shipwreck needs a different tool, and this is the chosen tool for this wreck. Not deep enough to go with your twin stages, an 80 and 40 mix, but it's deep enough to have the need for this redundancy because we're doing deco.
Unless, you know, full car, right? And a 15 on
Yeah. With a single hose off of it. Mine's slightly different. I'm almost exactly the same setup, but I've got twin 7s on the back of mine. So I'm gonna get mine. Mine are inside this fish crate. So my gear's just a tech wing. I mean, it's a double bladder one, but that's for redundancy. Same, pretty much same setup. A tech back plate. But where I'm different, because I've got the long hose on the right pillar, and then my inflator, my contents gauge, and then also my spare.
You don't want to smell it.
Which will go around my neck. And then I'm just doing exactly the same, but instead of having a 15 litre, I've got twin 7s. So that's just how I'm doing it.
Alright.
Exactly the same. I got 50% O2 in my stage. Just like that.
Okay. That's not coming up. You got buffs there? No.
We're all off it now, but without our mate Molly.
Just sit on.
Okay.
Poor Mole. So teams up. Paul and Matt, body. Me and Phil, body. Paul and Matt go down, tie in, send the shot up. Da 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 da.
Who's got twin set?
Me, but I'm on twin 7s, so I've actually technically got less air than you.
No, you haven't. This one's 15. Well, charged at 200
Oh, okay.
200.
Oh. Mine ain't even pumped to 300 today. We didn't have time. 9:30 last night, Phil saved the day. It's on, no, you need some twin 7s pumped, mate. Yeah. How the neighbours didn't complain, I don't know.
Down there, and you can't do it. So, how the boys then?
That's a nice one. That's nice. Look at the fenders. I reckon if one of them fenders fell off, I couldn't afford it. Yeah, that's awesome. The sound of that turbo winding up and it opening it up and getting to Alderney. It's a bit worrying when your skipper decides to just go and have a sleep.
Sit down there.
Good thing is we got two skippers.
See where you're going. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not as bad as I used to be. One time I couldn't.
So we've known about this wreck for about 10 years, maybe slightly longer, but no one knows a name for it. We haven't seen any decent video footage of it. So for us, this is going to be a first. I'm also fairly confident it's going to be a first for getting filmed as well.
So caskets. Still 8 miles to run. So we're running up towards the race, which is this part of stretch of water between France and Alderney, or as the French call it, Ras Blanchard. And our shipwreck's up here somewhere, about 4 miles north still. So if you don't know nothing about the race near Alderney, it's extremely fast running tide at certain states of tide. So we're here at the slack water. Hopefully we get a slack. We might get a load of tide still. But believe me, it's looking good here at the moment. Just the Alderney. And there's Longy up that way. The harbour's around the corner. This is Garden Rocks with the they look like icebergs, but it's not. It's guano. And it's the same with the next one down. That's Altac. That's full of guano as well. There's a gannet colony there. A massive amount of gannets. Yeah, he's excited. We're going to get ready now. We're going to get dressed. Get ready for it. I'm looking a bit more shipwrecky there.
It's a bit better.
Side scans I've seen the ribs. Kind of looks like a ship.
You ready?
Yep.
Fire! Coming ahead.
Left and straight in there. It's all ready with the boat. Go with that, Paul. Go with that. She goes. Bit of slack on that rope.
Well,
Once she pulls tight, it's 60 metres back.
Which is the bobber at the top of the cable? The small one.
yeah,
The single one on its own, look.
yeah.
So you got a single one and then we put the 5 feet behind it, it's that double.
It looks slack.
Yeah, it's slack. That's a Keeney slack, that. I sense it ain't going to be long before we're going in on that.
I think you'll be a little while yet.
15 minutes. Yeah. I'm happy to go down that. It's slackening up. 15 minutes. It's not running hard because the orange one that's closest to us would pull under if it's running hard. That's why we put 3 buffs on there just in case it tries pulling it down. There's Alderney. Just see the lighthouse. That's Longy. And this is a I suppose it'd be the southeast coast. Now it's just a waiting game. Everyone's on tender hooks waiting. Everyone's on tender hooks waiting. Just get in the water. I'm getting red hot.
I'm not on tender, it's alright.
Oh, that's good. So Keeney's just come down the line, or anchor line, so this way, and we're over the wreck. So, fingers crossed.
Who's going in first?
Matt and Paul said they were going to.
We'll do
You do the Bismarck.
Just the Bismarck. 3,000 feet.
I'm going when I'm flipping ready.
That's not bad, look at it. It's not bad, it's slackening up. I'd be happy to go down that. I'll be happy to go down that.
When you come up, you get a 20-minute dive.
20-minute dive. We'll be
About an hour.
be looking at 50 minutes dive.
Well,
And then we'll detach that line. That'll be our last line. So when we get to 15 metres, we'll detach that.
So can we pull in then when
Yeah.
you're well away?
When you're well away, we can pull it.
Pull it. If we can.
Probably no my luck at the moment is what we wedged in something.
probably no my luck at the moment is what we wedged in something.
Yeah, straight down a paddle wheel.
Straight down the paddle wheel. That was
I saw that. I saw you just like.
Wedged under an orange jar.
I'm looking at it like
Where'd you get that?
straight through the paddle wheel.
That was as good as shot far.
Oh, that's looking good.
Did the block? Touch point, we've been doing all right.
Yeah, this could be another one. This could be a new, well, it will be a new wreck for us, all of us. Poor Mole. His ears must be burning.
Here in spirit.
Yeah, he's here in spirit.
3 metres.
So what we're expecting from this one is 52 off the bow.
52 all the way.
Yeah,
That's it.
and potentially most to dive at the highest point at 43 and probably 48 majority of dive, but it's looking a lot better than that.
There's no favour. Just need the time to slacken.
Just need the tide to slacken. And it is slackening up.
So how did I first find out about this shipwreck? When I was doing my degree, I'd done a dissertation on the viability of tidal stream energy in the Channel Islands, and I was reading a report that had been compiled. All of them were in draft, but this is what I found. While surveying T74, located 88 metres north of the boundary area, there was a sonar target, and this was the sonar target. This image I found in the report, but it's not actually that good, as you can see. So I can tell what they've done straight away. So I've corrected it. All they've done is put it in an X-ray filter, and it turns all the white areas back to black. And this is what you get. That's much better. Since the 2009 report, I've found it in a few other reports, and this is it here, this little star. It says Osiris 2009. As you can see here, these are the little bits that show up on the side scan. It's the ribs where the sides of the boats have fallen out and they're laying flat on the seabed now. Just coming into now is two boilers, and their arrangements are quite peculiar. I've never seen this before on a shipwreck in the Channel Islands. They are sort of back to back, laying across or transverse across the vessel. Although it doesn't look much, I can actually tell quite a lot from this picture. These boilers are very early in terms of age. The fact that they're just so crudely riveted together tells you quite a lot about the shipwreck. Same again here, this image is quite clear and it's telling me that there's a two-cylinder engine. The two-cylinder engines were between about 1870, 1880, maybe 1890. As the boilers became a better construction and a bit more robust, that can work at high pressures, they changed the engines from a two-cylinder to a three-cylinder for efficiency. So I could tell this boat was fairly early, 1880, 1890, something around there. As I leave Phil to swim back towards the stern, I slowly make my way back up. It's a fleeting visit, but I've kind of found out what I want so far. This shipwreck has actually been dived by Jersey divers, but as yet we do not know a name for this one.
Well, that was my belts dived to 43.5 metres. I've come back up, got up out the water before the other boys. Just waiting for them now. Look at the tide screaming up the back of that. Back in the harbour. Back once again for the Renegade Master. Yeah. Deep dop a dividend a dividend. Don't know the words. Yeah.
So this video is really giving you our first glimpse at this shipwreck. Part 2 will show you a bit more information actually on the dive.
Got the boat's lad about to moor up. Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to carry the shot line back. Oh no. Was it Paul? Was it Paul that done that?
Yeah, Paul put it there. Paul put it back into the wreck.
It's Molly's fault.